everyone, I'm Heather from Sunshine and Family Time, and today we are at Islands of Adventure for Universal, and we are going to see the Grinchmas Who-Liday. We're very excited to be here today and watch this show for the very first time because they didn't have the show last year. So come join us today, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You go in at Islands of Adventure. It's in between One Fish, Two Fish and the Circus Magirgus restaurant, and we're being rerouted. Right now we're back behind the Hard Rock Cafe. We're going to be walking towards the old Blue Man Group building, and that is where the show is going to be.
Strings of street lights, even stop.
Inside a snowflake, like the one on your sleeve, there happened a story you must see to believe. Way up in the mountains, in the high range of Pontouse, lay the small town of Whoville, the home of the Whos. Arbor Day was fine, and Easter was pleasant, and every St. Pheasant's Day they ate a fizz pheasant. But every Who knew, from their 12 toes to their snout, they loved Christmas the most, without a single Who doubt. Ask any Who, and they'll have this to say.
There's no place like Whoville around Christmas Day.
Decorations were being hung by the windows with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Merry Christmas! Not yet. Okay, everybody. Christmas Day is almost here. Oh my. This tree isn't up to our festive standards. Where's Martha? Where's Martha?
Working through the night and all through the day was the decorating committee, led by the lovely Martha May.
Did someone call me? Hit me with a hot note, Whoville.
Now that's holiday.
Oh, Mr. Ringo, it's been gone and been goes all around the glorious runway. Everybody's waiting for the next back. Christmas is coming again. got a playful, it's not gonna thankful. We got stuff to drop it every summer way. Everybody's waiting for the merry night. Christmas is here again in me. With the answer to the prayers that you hear, you'll get yours. If you've done everything you should, acting special, but he'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever had. Everybody's waiting for the next one. Christmas is here again. Oh, Mr. Kringle is through. We're gonna jingle all the bells. I don't see the money from away. Everybody's waiting for the man to come back. Christmas is here again. It'll be here. If you've done everything you should, extra special good, it'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever had. Everybody's ready. We're all congregated, waiting for the man with the bag. You better watch out now. Everyone, we need more twinkling lights, more chromowateries, more carcucas, and farfoofas. And don't forget to vote for me, the Whoville Decorator of the Year. That'll make it an even 10. All right, Who's? I'll do it.
Yes, every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
What? What's that?
I said every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Yahoo! A bingo bells, a bingo bells, something, something, bingo bells.
Grandpa, wait! That's not your house!
That's not my house.
Silly.
Sorry.
But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not.
Oh, the noise, 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 noise! That's that Christmas music. It's joyful and triumphant.
The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on quite right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Bahoba!
Exclaimed the Grinch, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings.
The Grinch snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow's Christmas. It's practically here.
Then he growled with his green Grinch fingers, nervously drumming.
I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. But how?
Oh, the presents, the presents, the presents. You mustn't forget about the presents. Cindy Lou. Dad? Cindy Lou, where are you? Doesn't this seem a bit much?
Cindy Lou, oh, you've been practicing your Christmas rapping. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, you too? We can't stop now. There is so much to do. I have to pick up the Who hash and the roasted beef and remind me to get some extra Who pudding. No, what can I be forgetting? But what is Christmas really about? The presents! Well, that reminds me. We need to get a gift for your cousin. What about the Grinch?
Betty Lou! How are you, darling? Hello, Lou. Have you seen my newest strand of twinkling lights? Aren't they fab? Ooh.
Yes, but...
Forgive me. Did I hear that sweet child of yours mention that little sourpuss?
The Grinch?
Yes,
likely. You'll know more about such things when you grow into your nose.
All right, everyone. It's 1 minute closer to Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's decorate.
Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the one you used to? My world is changing. I'm rearranging. What's that Christmas changes?
Love in your heart and your mind will feel like Christmas all the time. Oh, I feel you, Christmas. I know I found you. You'll never fade away.
Christmas Day is coming. Bang, bang, knock, knock. Bang, bang, knock, knock. Hang up the festive boots and socks. For the big and the small, so be the bestest Christmas. Bake a fruitcake, drink some nog. Through the Christmas evening fog. Light the lights and dance the clock. Christmas Day is coming. Christmas Day is coming.
Good night, everyone. Just one more sleep till Christmas.
Then the Grinch got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do. Come on, Max.
The Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat, and he chuckled and clucked.
Oh, what a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. Wait a minute. I'm speaking in rhymes. Blast! Oh, hello. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as a eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. Oh, God, I love it when you talk Grinchy to me. I'm a mean one. I'm the Grinch. Yeah, my heart's empty. Oh, my brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I want to touch me with a 39.5 report. No one's denying. Yes, I am, Mr. Grinch. I am the Grinch. You're a nasty, nasty skunk. Oh, no. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. My soul is full of gum. Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stink, keep going. Big ending movie.
All their windows were dark. Quiet sleep filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care.
Merry Christmas!
You're having a bad dream. Go back to sleep. Sleep.
Okay.
Sucker! When he came to the first house in the square,
This is stop number one.
the old Grinchy claws hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist.
The roof? Yeah, I don't think so. What's next?
And then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch.
Chimney? Yeah, no, can you skip ahead?
But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
Oh, what is that?
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant.
Now that I can do.
Around the whole room, and he took every present. He took their singingles, tringlers, and puzzles. He took their pantuclers, dazzlers, and wuzzles. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash.
Wait, why is it on the mantle?
Then he stuffed all the presents up the chimney with glee.
And now,
Grinned the Grinch.
I'll stuff up the tree.
So the Grinch grabbed a tree and he started to shove, when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou Who.
Santa Claus!
Ah!
Why are you taking our Christmas tree?
Awkward.
But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick.
Why, my sweet little tot.
The fake Santa Claus lied.
You're not helping. Yeah, there's a light on this tree. There's only light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. I'm rhyming again. Yeah.
Santa Claus,
What?
don't forget about the Grinch.
A Grinch?
I know he hates Christmas and is green with bad breath and smelly feet with shoes that are 2 sizes too small. But just because he's different, that doesn't mean he shouldn't get a present on Christmas.
cute kid. Badge of character! You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. It was dawn. All the Who's still abed. All the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents. The ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up. Up the top of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip top to dump it.
Who moved to the Who's?
He was graciously humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up and I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open for a minute or two. Then all the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo. Now that's a noise,
Grinned the Grinch.
that I simply must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so. But it was merry. Very. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other. It came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? They came without ribbons. They came without tags. They came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas
He thought,
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
and what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Uh-oh.
And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. He still had their presents, their food for the feast, the ribbons, the tinsel, even the roast beast. With a smile in his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerfully blowing Who sounds on his trumpet.
Merry Christmas, Whoville! Hey! There we go! Oh, man! High five, Max! High five! High five! Okay, fine. We're here! I haven't missed this! Not too late! Everyone! Hey, kid! It's your big moment! Wake up!
Merry Christmas!
Oh, Merry Christmas, my family.
Oh, I'm squished.
Sorry.
Glories welcome Christmas, Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas! Here we go, No, sleep. Hey, Timmy, come on to this. Let's see all of them right here.
Thank you so much for watching. And now it's your family time.